Hello again. Welcome to Verbling. Hi there. I am still Teacher Oakley, and I'm still here. And for the next hour, we're going to be practicing speaking English, namely a little descriptive work. We'll try a little description. I think a little general conversation and some opinion, of course, because we're going to be talking about household chores and just doing your day-to-day cleaning routines and cleaning house and maybe learning a little vocabulary about such things. We'll be doing that just by doing a little description together. What do you do and how do you do it? Okay. Hello, gentlemen. Hello, Nader. Welcome back. Hi, Nader.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, there we go. Hi. How are you? I'm fine. Thank you.
I'm great. I'm very happy that you have a lot of classes today.
Yeah.
One of the old good days.
One
of the good old days.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good Monday.
A little too many. I booked quite a lot of classes, and then I forgot to take my lunch and dinner break off my availability chart. So the reality is I'm stuck doing like 8 or 9 classes all in a row with no breaks and no lunch or dinner. Oops. Oh well.
So you don't have any sandwiches?
So I'm on a diet, in other words, for today. Welcome to my diet.
I hope you will have a diet anyway.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm sure I won't fade away, and I'm sure I can handle it. All right. Hi, Max, obviously. You're back. Okay. This, however, is a nice, not too intense. The mission is nice and loose. It's a conversation class about household chores and all that kind of thing. I'm curious. Being an American, I'm curious what it's like growing up with household chores. Being an American kid, as soon as you can, you're given tasks to do. This is your job. I grew up with brothers and sisters, and my jobs, they were just completely and thoroughly and absolutely assigned to me. They were my responsibility. I had to mow the lawn. We lived in a house with grass around it. As soon as I could push the lawnmower, that was my job. I had to take out the garbage. No one else was going to do these things except me. I had to watch my little brothers and sisters when my mother went bowling on Thursday nights. These things were non-negotiable. Absolutely, you are doing these things. Occasionally, I would be asked to do and clean my room, of course. Make my bed and keep my room clean. These things were just simply non-negotiable. Those were my duties. I was expected to do them, and that was that. Thankfully, I was not asked to do the laundry, or usually my sisters got stuck with the dishes. Other jobs were not mine. So thankfully, I avoided them at all costs and never ever volunteered to do them. I'm curious. Nader, how does it work? How does it? You grew up in Egypt. Do different kids get assigned different tasks? Do you have to do these kinds of housework jobs when you're a kid?
Actually, it depends on the family.
Really?
So if your father and mother forces you to do your house jobs, you do it.
Is it normal to be given like one duty? I mean, as soon as I was about, I don't know, 9 years old, no one took the garbage out but me until I was 18 and I left home. No one, ever. No joke.
No,
Yeah.
honestly, I was a very lazy kid, so I didn't do easy. My
Were
my mother used to do everything in the house, and I have one brother who is younger than me, like 2 years, 3 years younger, and I have another small brother. So I and my brother, my younger brother, used to do nothing at home, especially me. He was better than me, a little better, but me,
Okay.
I used to do nothing. I didn't make my bed. I didn't do anything. I didn't
Okay.
even lift a dish after any. I was a
Okay.
disastrous kid. Yes.
Yes, but you were obviously an honest child. Okay. Nice. Interesting. You have an English point to make. Interesting use of used to. I used to do nothing around the house. Okay, we use used to normally to talk about an activity which we did in the past, which we no longer do now. The implication of Nadir saying I used to do nothing as a child would be that he actually does some useful things around the house now.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
implication.
Yes.
Okay.
You're exactly right.
Okay then. Well, that's very good then. Um, quick hello to Heidi. Hello, Heidi. Hi there. Welcome to the class. Hi again. Uh, and also Alexandra.
Hello,
Hi. How are you today?
fine, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Thank you. Let me turn to Max here. How about you, Max? What were the rules concerning housework for you as a child?
Uh, I don't remember exactly what I had to do. I think I have I have brother and we had to do together or something like that.
Ah,
Yeah, but we always break it the rules,
broke, broke.
broke the rules, yeah, and tried not to do what we want, what
Uh-huh.
we had to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
For me, there was no breaking the rules. There was, of course, massive procrastination.
Procrastination.
Yeah.
Yeah, also. I think every child try to procrastinate that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Procrastination.
have question for you. Uh, how um when you start to do your job at home, how old was you? Are you?
Were you?
How old were you? Yeah.
I can't really remember, and I think different tasks it would have to be probably different ages. Of course, they didn't have me mowing the lawn when I was, 4 years old. That would be a little dangerous. Uh, sincerely, we lived on a small farm when I was in second grade, which is only 7 or 8 years old. I do remember when I was 7 or 8 years old having the duty of feeding all the animals at freaking 5 in the morning, which I hated. I've never been a morning person, even as a child. So I know I had jobs when I was like 7 or 8 already, because I remember that
Interesting.
very well.
Yeah. Interesting because I have 7 years old son and really I can't force him to do something. I don't know. It's
Uh,
amazing. Uh, their toys all
yeah,
around all my home.
pick up the toys.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Impossible.
Okay. Well, that's an interesting point. I wonder, is that, hmm. Do parents now have their kids do things? I know exactly what you mean, Max. I have small children, and it's the problem is it's like 10 times more effort to get them to pick up their toys rather than just do it yourself. You know. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I understand you're of limited time. So can I spend 2 hours to get my children to pick up their toys, or should I just pick them up myself in 10 minutes? Yeah. Okay, a couple others have joined us. Hello, Miguel. Hi there.
Hello,
Miguel.
teacher.
Hi. Nice to see you again. And hello to Ken.
Yes, hello. How are you?
Ken. I'm good. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay. Let me go to Heidi. Heidi, when you were a child, what were your duties regarding household chores? And by the way, these things we're discussing often called chores, at least by Americans. Do your chores, my mother would say. Okay. Heidi, did you have household chores as a child?
Chores. Well, not so much. I have 3 siblings. Then 2 are older brothers, so they needed to do anything. But another younger females, we didn't need to do anything.
Okay. Not like wash the dishes after dinner, things like that.
Sometimes we need to boil the bath.
Boil the what?
Bath.
Bath. Oh, okay. Oh, you heat the water for the bath like that?
Put the
Okay.
water in the boil the bath.
Yeah, okay.
And
Okay.
taking care of my sister, younger sister.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that counts as well. Me too. Being the oldest, I had to take care of my siblings frequently. And boy, I would complain. It was understood that my mother had my stepmother had a regular social obligation on Thursday nights. She went bowling. Great. It was understood that that night I would have to be home and I would have to watch my younger brothers and sisters. But boy, if she asked me to do it on any other time, I would complain. In fact, any other duty, any other chore I would be asked to do, if it's not on my regular what I'm supposed to do.
That time, my house was in the countryside.
Uh-huh.
We had got 2 baths. One the gas, using gas. The another is burning some trash or some wood.
Wood, yeah.
To reduce the trash, because it's very countryside. We needed to burn the trash from the house.
Uh-huh.
So sometimes I needed to burn trash or some trees in the outside of bath.
Okay. All right. Well, asking kids to burn things, that's like fun. Okay.
What they
Burn,
burn the trash, right?
yeah, burn.
Mm-hmm.
Set it on fire.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Nervous asking children to burn things. Okay. Alexander, how about yourself? What kind of chores did you have as a child?
At least one time a week I had to vacuum our apartment, and of course keep your room clean. also make a order in my room, and sometimes throw garbage.
Yep. Take the garbage out.
Take the garbage out. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, normally you say we throw away some garbage. That's just me. I eat an apple, I throw away the apple core. But if you take the garbage out, that's where you have to bring the garbage from your apartment or your house and bring it somewhere outside or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay. Did you, Alexander? Did you have you? It snows where you. Does it snow where you grew up?
Uh, when I grow up, yes, but when I was born, the snow only at night, maximum maybe 6 a.m.
Okay. I'm just curious because I just remembered one of my other jobs was shoveling snow.
No, I lived in not this kind of house. It was not distinct house.
Right.
I live in 12 stage building.
Okay. An apartment building or an apartment complex. Well,
Apartment complex. Yes.
yeah.
12 stages.
Okay. 12 floors.
Floors, sorry, yes, floors.
Yeah. Or floors or stories. 12-story building. We said 12-story building, or my building has 12 floors, commonly. Yeah. Anyway.
Could you write this verb? What did you do with snow?
Shovel. Hated it. To shovel snow. Shovel is the implement, the tool. Of course, a snow shovel is greatly different than a normal shovel. A normal shovel has a point. You're using it to dig in the ground. But a snow shovel is it's like square. You're using it to lift up a whole bunch of snow and move it. It looks completely different than a regular shovel, right? You must have snow shovels, Max. Yes? You must have one of these. I'm sure you do.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my main duty.
You did it. I hear ya. There's never any end, or at least not until April or May. Right. Miguel, how about you? Did you have duties as a child? Household chores?
Oh yes, when the half more small, normally I did abitudinad household chores. Every day I have maintained my room clean and organized, and I cleaned yes, I dusting and sweeping the house
Okay. Dusting and what?
and
Sweeping. Oh, dusting and
sweeping.
sweeping.
Yes,
Sweeping. Sound. Sweeping the house. Okay. With the
sweeping, not
broom.
dusting, and sweeping the house.
Okay. All right.
Yes, and
Oh,
I live with my two cousins, and we distribute the household chores in 2 hours. I did these two types of household chores, and they do another. Examples: clean the bathroom, another cook. I clear in the night. I clear the plate,
very
the
good.
instruments used for cook.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Sometimes I went in the supermarket, small supermarket in my carter,
In your what?
in the near to my home.
Oh, okay.
A small supermarket, mini market.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, Okay. All right. Couple of things. All right. So, all right. Good. Some new dusting where you use a cloth or a feather duster, and you make sure there's no dust in all the nooks and crannies of your house, shelves and on lamps and things like that. And sweeping with a broom. Also, in English, you clear the dishes. Actually, I remember this used to be divided up in my family. One kid would clear the dishes. That is to say, they would take all the dirty dishes, throw away any uneaten food, and stack the dirty dishes, and the other kid would have to clean the dishes, wash the dishes. So clean and clear, two different things, of course. Okay, you had a lot of jobs. Sounds closer to my own childhood. Ken, how about you? Did you have specific duties?
Probably the walking with dogs and feeding dogs.
Yeah.
I'm not always, yeah. I have to do that. And when they're kind of before the New Year's Day, kind of usually family clean up a house intensively. So I need to support that. Clean up the glass of the window or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes, yeah, kind of burning up the bathroom or something. Bathtub, filling the water bathtub and burning. Yeah. Kind of.
Burning
yeah,
the bathtub?
Yeah, as Heidi said, there's no gas and kind of coal kind of thing, and after that gas heater was was bought. So, and after that I turn on and turn in the switch of that automatic kind of thing. Yeah, maybe not so many actually. Just a small help from kids. Yeah.
No. Okay, you brought up all right, before New Year's you would customarily clean the whole house. That's do a house cleaning, right? In I think both British and American and Australian cultures, actually most English-speaking cultures, we have something called spring cleaning, which generally happens in the spring because in the winter you can't really do some of these activities, such as airing out, taking the carpets outside and beating them and letting them get air, open all the windows, clean all the windows, these types of things, clean the porch, stuff like that. The spring cleaning was an annual tradition, basically for everyone.
Spring in America.
In America, yeah. It's in the now. There's no specific day. There's not a day for this or anything. So it's just whenever. Okay, you finally have a nice day on the weekend, for example, the first day where you could actually wear a T-shirt outside on a weekend. You see a lot of people would have like their rugs outside, beating them, and the windows are all open in the house or the apartment or whatever. This would be normal to do the spring cleaning. Yeah. Extra tasks. Sure. Okay. Let's try a little description work. I'm going to have you guys describe one task that you normally do around your house. Maybe you do it every day. Maybe you do it every week. Maybe you only do it for spring cleaning. Like, basically, I don't get around to spring cleaning. I mean, I don't get around to clean my windows except maybe once, maybe twice a year. Here, you have to clean the fans. The fans get dirty. Anyway, could be any kind of job. Nader, what is something that you might do around your house? Involving cleaning or even fixing or maintenance or some duty you have to take care of once in a while.
I might do the dishes. once or once a week or twice a month. Now,
Okay.
maybe in
About the
the
same.
weekend. You say in the weekend.
I say on the weekend, but of course British people say at the weekend.
So it's never in.
Americans say on the weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, on the
So
weekend.
yeah.
I might
Uh,
also vacuum clean the house whenever I have energy to do it. Because
okay.
it's normally my wife's job, but when you see her like holding kids and running around the house, so you feel pity. You need to do anything to her.
Yeah. Or
So
when she's sick.
whenever when she's sick, she's not sick a lot. She doesn't
Yeah,
get ill.
I
Thank
know.
God.
But I know. I'm just
So, but
saying, when my wife is
if
sick, I start to feel guilty about.
sick, you mean sick ill, or you mean sick
Sick,
so
ill.
it's fed up?
Oh no. Sick, ill. Like coughing or in the bathroom throwing up. Then you kind of have to actually help. Of course.
Yes.
Okay.
So
All right.
I may do it once a week when she's sleeping. So when she wakes up, she finds the house is tidy. I like to do it if I can.
All right. So what I'm getting at is I wanted to hear a little description. So you don't have to spend 5 minutes, just 30 seconds or a minute describing how you do one of these things, vacuuming or doing the dishes. Such as, do you do a machine? Do you have two sinks? When you do the dishes, do you what is your methodology? The way my wife washes dishes and the way I wash dishes is completely different, actually. Our methods are different.
Okay. So I no if I'm going to clean the house, if I'm going to vacuum the house, I like to so I'm using a vacuum cleaner to do not to miss an inch. If I do, my wife will notice for sure. So I'm going like every inch. I'm trying to get to and then every so close everything. I like remove the couches and try to clean it. So that's why I try to do
Okay.
things that are not possible. I'm trying to clean.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're very thorough. You're starting to break up, Nader, which is why.
I can't hear clearly.
Yeah. Nader was just saying he gets out his robot and programs it to be very thorough. Yeah, your voice got very robotic there.
Maybe slow
Anyway,
connection, sir.
yeah, a little bit. I think so. Okay. All right. The idea of taking like 30 seconds or a minute to describe a duty that you do. Heidi, tell me about some household chore you do. Take a minute or so to explain exactly how you do it.
Oh, I need to do a lot of things in my house.
Sure.
Cleaning floor or
Well, you just pick one.
bathroom, toilet.
Okay. Pick one particular job and describe it in as much detail as you can.
Much detail.
Yeah.
My favorite house chore is cooking. At first, I check my refrigerator, so I go to the supermarket, and when I find some special things in the supermarket, today this is special, like that cheap one. Then I think about some menu according to the ingredient. Then I return to my house having a lot of things. And at 6, I start cooking.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Okay.
My favorite dishes is Japanese, and sometimes I cook spaghetti or some Italian. Then Chinese. Oh, yesterday I made Chinese dumplings.
Oh,
It
really?
was very delicious.
What kind of?
Yeah,
Kind of.
usually
Yeah.
Chinese dumplings. There are many. I forgot. Garlic, but I don't like garlic. So instead of garlic, I put ginger and Japanese herbs.
Mm.
So it was very delicious.
Okay. Dumplings are kind of labor intensive, aren't they? They take a lot of effort and time.
Yeah, it takes some time. I
Yeah.
made 30 dumplings.
Hmm. How long did that take you?
Only wrapping the ingredient with the dough.
Right.
It took about 40 minutes.
Well, there you go. That's pretty labor intensive.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Very good. Okay. Thank you, Alexander. Can you explain some either cleaning project, small chore, something that you do, but give me as much detail as you possibly can.
Day after day, I try to dusting because in my apartment there are many furniture that what is word um,
Collect.
glossy furniture and
Okay.
also from some of them made from glass, and you can see easily the dust. So I don't like how it looks. So day after day I dusting it.
Okay.
Dust.
And so, how do you do it? Do you use any kind of spray or any kind of liquid? Do you just dry dust? Do you use a rag? Do you use a feather duster? Do you use?
For glass, for furniture from glass, I use spray, of course. But
Okay.
for wooden, I use dry cleaning.
All right. Do you have an actual duster? Do you know what that is?
It's like a downy stick.
Yeah, that's it. Kind of.
Something like that.
Something
No,
like
in the past I used to clean like that, but it's I think it's not good.
no.
Much better use um, just piece of
Piece of cloth.
yeah, piece of cloth.
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 Yeah. Old cloth. Okay, a rag. Now, anytime. Okay. Very common in English. You're going to do some dusting. I just need a few rags, or clean the windows, or or you're going to work on your car and you're going to get grease on your hands. You might need a couple of rags. Rags are just any piece of cloth that's no longer being used for clothing. It's just the last step before it becomes garbage. Not a clean towel or cloth, but an old piece of clothing that already has stains on it or whatever. You use rags to clean a lot of things. Okay. Alexander, you can't say I have many furniture. I have many pieces of furniture. Because in English, furniture is uncountable. I can't say I have three furnitures. I have to say I have three pieces of furniture. All right. And just And just a common co-location, and I should explain it a little bit. Collect dust. Okay, in Alexander's little story there, he said glossy furniture or some glass furniture. These are pieces of, especially glass, I know. I know what you mean, the type of furniture that tends to collect dust. It seems to have more dust because it's easy to see the dust. So these kinds of things, it collects dust. We mean that it seems to get more dust, but obviously that's because we can see the dust. But we also use the idea of collecting dust to talk about something that doesn't get used. I bought a set of golf clubs 5 years ago, and it's just been collecting dust in my spare bedroom for the last 4 years. Okay, so talking about something we never use, an object we never use, it's very common to use the phrase, oh, it's just collecting dust in my attic or in my basement or whatever. This is very common, more idiomatic to actually, has nothing to do with dust per se, just the idea, the concept of not being used. Okay, and one last thing. Furniture, you said furniture from glass. It should be furniture of glass, or better yet, furniture made of glass. Or glass furniture, of course. Just put glass in front of the word as an adjective. Okay. Miguel.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Miguel, your turn. Talk to me about something that you give me a little detail, describe about some kind of job or maintenance or something that you usually do around your house.
I can speak you to another a new project of cleaning I want to do in my home.
Okay.
Yes, I for this New Year's I want to take to used market every old books or all the dressed I don't use, I have in my home, occupy the space. I want improve improve the efficient in my room because I have more things I don't use. I don't need these things.
Okay.
I have to do more space. I want free space in my room, in another part of my house, because I want to applicate a minimal philosophy. I want to have only the things I need. Yes, because I need to do all books, all papers, a point of university when I studied. Yes, this type of activity. It was a hard job.
Yeah, I bet. Yes, quite ambitious. Well, how did you do that? May I ask, where did you bring your books and clothes that you don't use anymore?
When I live, near my home, there are two used market. Yes, the small shops when you bring all the things and they sell to another people for you. If they don't sell, they offered free to people need this type of article.
Right, got it. Okay.
Yes.
So that's kind of interesting. Okay, you started out asking me. I'm going to give you a little feedback now. Can I speak to you about a recent project? Okay, I forgot what you said, but better way to say it. Can I speak to you about something, something? Okay, and then you said you wanted to get rid of your old books or dress. Usually we'd say clothing. It is possible. It's not wrong to say I wanted to get rid of my old dress, but it's kind of really old English. Um, we normally say clothes. Some of my old clothes, or clothing if we're talking in general. In a general way, we just say clothing. Okay, you wanted to improve efficient, adjective efficiency. Efficient, no, efficient is the adjective. Actually, I'm looking for the noun, efficiency. Improve efficiency. I did like your phrase, you want to free space. We often use that as a phrasal verb. You get rid of old things, you try to free up space. Free up space. I want to sell some of my old clothes, free up space in my closet, like that. So that was good. All right, and you're trying for a minimalist. You might say a minimalist approach, or the concept you're shooting for, you're trying for, is a minimalist. Maybe a minimalist approach. All right, would be a common collocation. All right, cool. And all right, you said okay. I have a couple used markets. It's actually very interesting kind of thing. In the United States, well, you're welcome. In the United States, we actually have an organization where many people donate their goods. It's called the Salvation Army. Oh, I'm bringing my old clothes to the Salvation Army. Pretty much, if we're just talking about the idea of getting rid of old things, we do that. We may actually say that I'm donating my clothes. I'm bringing my clothes to the Salvation Army. Whether we really mean that or not, maybe we're bringing it to a church who will donate it. Maybe if we want to try to sell our old things, we have options. We can try to do it ourselves in a garage sale or a yard sale, or we can have somebody do it on commission in a second-hand shop, we call it. Now, I don't know. I don't know about where you are. In the United States, there's second-hand bookshops, second-hand clothing shops, just overall a whole bunch of stuff, second-hand shop. Obviously, you're buying things that other people have previously owned. Anyway, that's what they're called. We don't really have anything called a second-hand market. I don't know why. This is just weird. This is not really English, but I now live in the Philippines, and these kinds of second-hand shops, okay, they're called UK. And you actually see signs that say UK store. I think it comes from UK, United Kingdom. And anyway, UK store. Anyway, but it pretty much means secondhand store here in the Philippines. Going to the UK. Anyway, it's just weird. I think it's just bastardized. It used to be UK. Like United Kingdom, people would send used clothing. There was some kind of program many years ago. I don't know, 20, 30, 40 years ago. And they would donate clothing to the poor Filipino children from Great Britain. And then, of course, the people wouldn't actually wear them. They'd sell them to other people. Anyway, we call it UK stores here. And they're very common, actually. Okay, anyway. All right, secondhand market. All right, there you go. Secondhand shop. So Miguel, secondhand market. Does that mean it's a store, one store that sells different things, or uh, a number of different stores that sell secondhand items?
In this type of stores, they sell every types of article.
Okay, but it's one store that sells many things.
Yes, many things.
Okay, all right, I get it. Okay, I don't know why in America usually they specialize. It's usually this one sells clothes, this one sells books, this one sells music. I'm not sure why, but that's interesting. Okay. Hmm. Uh, okay. Anyway, Ken.
Yes.
All right. Back to describing. Describe some sort of task or chore that you do in as much detail as possible.
Yeah. Sometime I cooked Korean rice, and because I don't know why, but my family member likes it, like my Korean rice. So the detail and prepare the meat, garlic, onion, carrots, and potato. That's it? Maybe, yeah. And curry roux. Using roux for curry is very common here. It's a very twisted curry, not authentic Indian curry, Japanese style curry.
Okay.
So I prepare these ingredients and I chop the I cut the ingredients and how can I say, kind of fried garlic at the beginning and meat and I add onion and I fried it until the onion turned to be brown. And then I add other vegetables and then I fried a bit and I add water and boil the water and simmer the ingredients. And after that I put curry roux into that soup and I ate some kind of sake or at that time sake is the most cheapest, so I use sake, but maybe any liquid, I mean alcohol,
Mm-hmm.
to flavor up, and I ate some garlic powder and spice into the curry because
Uh-huh.
right after adding spice and maybe flavor is can be kept good. That's why I added the spice in the end.
Okay. Now, I have a question.
Mhm.
Are you saying, okay, you were talking about the curry. You
Mhm.
said curry roux?
Yeah, curry roux. Yeah, it's how can I say? Yeah, roux for
Do you mean
curry. Yeah, that roux. Yeah, it's maybe
that
plain.
roux?
Yeah, it's available in the supermarket.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
very common here, curry roux. Using
Really?
curry roux for curry. Yeah. So it's not. I just said maybe Japanese curry from British Navy. And so it used to be a British curry, but in Britain now, people eat authentic curry more. So this Japanese style curry is almost died out in Britain. Maybe very rural area, grandma or grandpa knows that, but
Okay.
not common British people don't know about this now.
Interesting. Uh, okay, I know what you mean because I used to be a chef, and roux is a very common cooking terminology word. I did not really realize it was ever used actually in Asian cooking because nobody here in the Philippines nobody uses a roux ever. It's extremely common in French, Germans, European, continental cooking. For those who don't know, a roux is equal parts of oil and flour, and you cook it a little bit. To what degree you cook it depends on what it's being used for. A curry roux would incorporate curry in the roux, which helps cook it off and take out some of the bitterness, no doubt. In any case, it's used to thicken liquids. So sauces usually have a roux. Soups, thick soups in Europe, of course, there's many thick soups. Cream soups. Soups with milk or cream in them are often thick. They're not just liquid like water. They're thick.
Right.
And they all use a roux.
Yes, so Japanese curry is sticky. Not like, Indian curry. Indian curry is not sticky, but Japanese style curry is sticky because of the roux.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's got a weird spelling. Well, it's a French word, I believe. R-O-U-X. It looks really weird. So if you see this word, it's pronounced roux, just like R-U-E, which is a totally different word. R-U-E, if you ruse something, you regret it. Totally different word. Just it sounds the same. It's a homonym. Okay, well that was interesting. All right, good, interesting detail. Now, but Ken, one last question.
Okay.
This curry roux, what color is it? Red.
Brown.
Brown.
Yeah, brown. Yeah, that's not yellow. Yeah, brown is a proper word for it.
Brown is brown. Okay, interesting. I have to look for some of this. All right. Well, that is very interesting. Okay, interesting. Yeah, there's lots of different kinds of curry: green curry, red curry, yellow curry.
Right.
Japanese, Thai, Indian. Right. Okay. All right. Nader, back to you. What housework or household chore do you hate the most? What is the one thing you're going to avoid if you possibly can?
I can say what I like the most.
You can't say what you dislike the most? All right.
What I like the most is cleaning the fridge.
The fridge? Really?
Yes, I like it the most. Not I dislike.
Why?
I like it the most because I like to make the fridge like an advertisement, or it looks like a photograph,
Okay.
So I like to sort the milk and juices and all these kinds of stuff inside the fridge, so it looks like it's like a photograph. So I like the job. So yeah, I like to remove all the shelves and drawers and clean it very thoroughly. Then I put all of the stuff, so it looks very good. That's a job I like the most.
Nice. Okay. Actually, I kind of like cleaning the refrigerator. It's actually a weekly ritual. Every time we go food shopping, when we come home, the refrigerator gets cleaned. Not thoroughly, about once a month.
Do you like to sort?
Extremely thoroughly cleaned, but all sorted out cleaned and at least wiped down. Yeah.
Do you like sorting the stuff inside the fridge?
Well, it's not I can't say it's my favorite job, but it's not my least favorite. I don't mind doing that. There are definitely things I don't like doing, but that one I don't mind, actually. Heidi, how about you? What job do you really hate?
Really hate cleaning the window.
The windows. Oh, yeah.
Well, my house had 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 7 windows. 3
Oh, yeah.
different. Then I'm living on the 33rd floor, so I need to go out on the veranda first. Sometimes the window is very strong, so I'm very scared.
Oh, on the 33rd?
Yeah.
You live on the 33rd floor and you're hanging outside your house doing the windows? What are you, crazy? Are you nuts?
The winter season is very cold, so I want to avoid it.
You better tie a rope to your waist and tie it to your kitchen table or something. Be careful, Heidi. My God. Seriously. Alexander, what job do you hate the most?
I hate most. I think it's clean the dishes.
Really? You don't like doing the
Yeah, I
dishes?
don't like it. It's annoying.
Yeah, okay.
It is.
It's not my favorite. I don't. Okay, I don't really mind it that bad. The only thing that I mind is whenever I get asked to do the dishes, there's not a clean plate in the house, so it becomes like a 2-hour project. That's the only time I ever get asked to do the dishes. That's what I hate about it. Miguel, what job do you hate the most?
Uh, I hate the most. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. I I when was a child, I habituated to do every type of jobs. But if I can't exclude one job, I prefer exclude clear the bathroom,
Yeah, cleaning the bathroom.
cleaning the bathroom.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to be careful because we use clearing in the idea of cleaning, but you clear out the refrigerator. That means you get rid of anything old. You clear the table. You remove everything from it. You cleared out your closet of your old clothes and books, for example. But clean means they're two different things, so you got to be clear. Okay. Ken, what do you really hate doing?
Maybe vacuum the room and
Vacuuming? Really?
vacuum the room. So now I have a small portable vacuum cleaner. It is very convenient to me because when I can keep clean. I can keep clean around me, at least around me, by using such handy cleaner.
All right. I don't even need a vacuum anymore. All the floors are tile where I live.
Oh, wow, that's
I
nice.
have no carpets. Carpets are kind of useless in the Philippines. You'd be vacuuming every 3 times a day here. It's too
Maybe
much sand.
tile is cool, so it's suitable for Filipinos' climate.
Exactly.
Let's see.
That's right. Precisely. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I am out of time. I've got to go, but I'll be back in about an hour. Till then, maybe, or till the next time I see you. Thank you very much, and thanks
Thank
for
you very
joining
much.
me.